Over 100 state legislators have asked Vice President Pence to delay the electoral vote certification by 10 days to allow for more time to investigate alleged irregularities. While Pence has said he supports lawmakers who are concerned about the conduct of the November election, he has not indicated whether he would be willing to go as far as delaying counting votes from states like Wisconsin, Michigan, Georgia, Arizona, and Pennsylvania, or whether such a maneuver would be deemed constitutional by the Supreme Court. A letter to Pence signed by 88 state Republican legislators reads, saying, "We write to ask you to comply with our reasonable request to afford our nation more time to properly review the 2020 election by postponing the January 6th opening and counting of the electoral vote for at least 10 days, affording our respective bodies to meet, investigate, and as a body vote on certification or decertification of the election. This action can be completed prior to the inauguration date as required by the Constitution," the letter adds. Trump team lawyer Jenna Ellis tweeted, "Huge! More than 100 state legislators asked VP Mike Pence to delay certification of electoral votes." She adds, under 3 U.S.C. 5 federal law requires a final determination in accordance with state law to ascertain legitimate slate of electors. Okay, okay. As we know, the vice president in the U.S. is the head of a lawmakers. There is the one that supersede or oversees the affairs. And traditionally, on the 6th, which happens to be today, it is when the vice president will be able to say more on what or to just present what the electoral body, the electoral college, has already said. And from all indications, they've been on this man's case, the vice president, to do this, to do that, and now these guys are coming. I don't know how this whole thing is just pushing. Well, let them try their luck. But from all indication, I don't think this man is ready to do that, and that's why they've been on his case. They've been fighting him here and there. And recently, sometime yesterday, I saw Trump. It was like, oh, he was just trying to praise the man, that they know that it is the Mike Pence, because he's the one that has the power to do what he has to do today, to be able to say. And just like this 100 senators are coming to tell him to delay the whole thing, because he's supposed to just go ahead with the electoral college, the electoral body, what they have concluded on. But now maybe he's the one to now say we reject it or we don't accept it, and that will mar or make what is going to happen from now. And you can hear what the reason why they are asking him to do that. And Trump began to praise him. Yes, Mike Pence is a smart guy. He's a good guy. He's this and that. He's the one that will be able to take them to the next level, because whatever he says today, that will, you say that it will break or make Trump, because Trump is adamant. He wants to be in the White House because he said he has evidence. But let's see whether Mike Pence, the vice president, whether he's going to yield to all this their pressure, because to me they are just pressurizing the guy. They are pressurizing him. So the ball is in his court. He should play it whichever way he deems fit. That is it. And also, the voting won't make Trump, or it won't take him anywhere. It won't change the freedom, or it won't change the redeem. Just watch the unfolding drama. Okay, let us watch it. I hope Americans won't battle themselves on January 20th. Political violence may erupt on Inauguration Day, because so much bad blood and non-acceptance of results can easily turn tension to violence. Are you serious with this? Of course, somebody say, are you still with this information? Can you imagine Trump all the way for certification? Chai. So much for the exporter of democracy. God don't catch the hypocrites. America is worse than Africa. We can now see that this is a divided nation. a divided nation, according to what someone is trying to let us know here. That US is now is worse than Africa. Well, Obambi, there's no difference. It's just little things. There's no difference among them. It's just the way you try to compose yourself. You just have to purpose in your heart that, oh, this is the way I want to go. But if you want to go the direction of the way the flesh as human being, of course, we are all the same. Just that some people have refrain more than the others. So that is just the way I see it. You can imagine. That's just the way I see it. But let's see how they are going to all of these things, how it's going to play out. Let's see how everything is going to play out. Mike Pence, the vice president, is the one that will be able to give the state or the country a different look, whatever he says today. And believe you me, Mike Trump is depending on him seriously. Is depending on him seriously. So the guy is, is on the, I don't know. His hands are tied. His hands are tied. That's the way I see it. But you want to go the normal way. Whatever that comes out of his mind, he has to go with his conscience and do the right thing, because the pressure is just too much. The pressure is just too much. You cannot just believe that the pressure is just too much. Let them do the needful and allow this man to do the right thing. He should not be pushed, because after everything, he should know the consequences of that. But if he believes and knows what is right, fine. If he knows his rights, like I said, and look at every other thing, if really they are not pressuring him, if he knows that he can defend it, whatever that he's going to do, so be it. If not, if he allows himself to be pushed to do what is not right, believe you me, I hope they will not lead him to where he never bargained for. I hope so. I hope so. Yes, we still keep our finger crossed and we'll continue to watch and see how the drama will be unfolding. Ah, oh my God, human being. Mm. Sleepy Joe. See what Sleepy Joe has cost them. Those who are always awake 247, but see what Sleepy Joe has done to them. Joe that has been sleeping. Oh my God. How far? How come they got to this whole thing, this whole fraud thing? It baffles one's imagination.